Hello, operators. In today's video, we're going to... Wait.
Yo guys, it's me, Drifter. Hey, did that guy just turn into sand? Hey guys. So, inevitably with anything related to Warframe content, you're gonna get a lot of comments that are like, what's your outfit? What are your colors? You know, this and that. But I saw a lot more on the last short that I made about my Drifter, so I figured I could go ahead and show this off to you guys. So, fun fact, the only reason this Drifter actually appeared in that short was that I was too lazy to make a new appearance. Something you may or may not have noticed about my videos, I like to use very default looking stuff, such as my good old Excalibur here. I was too lazy to make a new outfit that made Drifter look default. Actually, my Excalibur follows the same color scheme as the Drifter. So, the good news is, most of this stuff you can get for free fairly easily. The bad news is, there are a couple of things on here that you would need to pay for, namely the armor pieces, like on the shoulder. So I'm actually wearing a combination of the two different Dax suits. These come from Teshin in any relay. They cost steel essence. I don't remember exactly how much. I'll have it on screen right now. It's not too much, and they look really good. It's quite worth it. These actually used to be male and female specific. Lark was the female set, and Hawk was the male set. And now they are separate, so you can freely swap between them. Speaking of male and female, I actually have a female Drifter, which makes my voice coming out of her for the short really funny and dumb. But I was just too lazy to make like a default Drifter setup. Anyways, yeah, let's go through the Drifter here. So one of the main things that a lot of people were pointing out is that I clearly have a Sayandana, and I also have this Orvius here. That's actually Teshin's Orvius on the back. That is not a Sandana. That is connected to the Lark Bishamo Cuirass. Or Cuirass, I suppose. So it is actually a part of the female one. It's not female now, but it used to be. That's still in my head as the female one. So that actually allows you to use Sandanas with it. Now, for my colors... So, most of my colors come from the classic saturated pack. And that's because this color scheme I made like 8 or 9 years ago, and I just have never changed it. I don't know, I'm a creature of habit. So, the gold is this particular one right here. Honestly, a duller gold probably looks better. I've been meaning to experiment with that lately. And then I also use this for the white, and this for the black color. So, as I said there, the black color is this one. It's like a nice dark, deep charcoal gray. However, this primary, I actually use the Discord lowest black because this is a metallic surface. For my suit energy, lately I have been using a combination. Normally I use these two blues right here, just like a very boring, basic setup. Lately I've been experimenting with using like this kind of almost cyan color, and then down in the infested color pack, this pink right here, this hot pink, which is similar to my Cephalon's color. I like 80s synthwavy colorations. Now I am using all Bishamo stuff here, namely I'm using mostly Lark, and I'm also using the Feldune gear down here. I think it helps quite a lot with the color scheme. And I am using the Feldune hood. On my operator, I use the Umbra Scarf, which we were supposed to get for Drifter. And I don't know if we're ever going to get it now. They said they would add it for the Drifter, but I haven't seen it yet. You may have also seen these as well. This is for when the hat is off. I use the Umbra Diadem and Veneth earpieces, and nothing on the eyes for this one. If we do ever get the Umbra Scarf, I'm probably going to use that for Drifter as well. If you're not familiar with it, it looks like this. It's on operators only, and I think it looks really nice. I have a very similar setup on my operator, if you can't tell. Alright, so that about does it for the base armor itself. Now we're going to look at attachments, which will include the ephemera as well. I'm using the Avia Prime chest piece, which I believe was from the Nyx pack a long time ago. I believe it's from that. Same goes for the Imugi, which I love, but these are from the Chroma Prime pack, so I don't know if you can get them anymore. If you can, it's going to cost Regal Aya, I believe, so it will cost real money. Lodestar leg plates you can get, and by the way, many armor pieces look nice with this, so you don't need the Imugi. And then I'm also using the Vengeful Trickster ephemera, which is definitely not critical to the look, but it's that little line effect you're seeing. I like it because it adds something, but it's kind of subtle, you know? It kind of smudges the light upward. As for the Sandana, unfortunately that one is also with the Chroma Prime one. It's the Impetus Prime. And again, I don't know if you can get it anymore. If you do have it, or you buy it or something, these are the colors I use for it. This is the same black that I use here on the edge. And then for the secondary, I've actually got white. And for the tertiary, I use, in the Gamma pack, one of these kind of blood maroon colors up in here. I use this one on this particular Sandana. I use a different color on every Warframe. For the accents, it's the same gold from the suit before, and in the same energy colors, which are this light blue right here, and the infested hot pink. And that is this particular look. As I mentioned before, a lot of the time I make like a default setup. I use the same color scheme on Excalibur, for example. If I swap to any of my frames, it's the same set of colors, basically. And I'm just a creature of habit. For all of the frames, I have different setups that are unique to them, but I like my default Orican colors, and then typically in the videos, I use Excalibur. So yeah, I would say that about does it for this Drifter look. First of all, thank you for watching. I'm going to post an actual short after this, since this is more of just a reaction to the comments. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really do. And I'm working on some actual long-form content. I know I've said that for a while. If you followed me for a while, I've been in shorts mode. But I still have some long-form stuff coming. I'm just really having trouble deciding what ideas I want to go forward with. So keep your eyes open for that, and you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching.